fucking time to fucking.
I know. I started hacking up a lung, but I knew the camera was rolling, so I had to turn it into something super nice. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stache and Beard Show. I'm Austin Pistulka. This is Alan Pilley.
What's up, guys?
And you know, it's a beautiful morning. It's such a good morning. Beer me, producer man. Hit me with it. There we go. Oh.
You didn't do it.
Oh. Ah. Fuck, I got most of it on me.
That was a good one.
Welcome into the Stache and Beard Show.
We start this morning off, motherfuckers.
That's right. We are super
We might have a problem. We've been doing this for like 3-4 weeks in a row.
Well, I was actually going to say, I've started doing this like right after I finished the morning show, because now I'm done for the rest of the day. So I'm like,
technically like you're 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's the end of work, pop top on a Miller Lite, go play some MLB The Show. It's totally fine. I'm an adult. It's fine.
Some Dominoes.
Hey, that's over at the end of this week. It's all over now,
Really?
folks. I decided to take, for my last month here in Florida, I decided, you know what? Fuck Domino's, I'm done. Like, I've made enough, we've saved enough money that we're able to actually, like, enjoy Florida for the last month. So we're going to hit the beach, like, I'm going to I'm not going to have anything pulling me away from the gym for a whole month. Like, I'm super pumped for this last month.
Yeah, man. That's good.
Very excited. I got another one coming.
Speaking of, can we talk, how fucking weak was that?
Was what?
Was our downing game. Like, I need some practice. Like, I felt like that fucking took forever.
It might have.
Like, that's really fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
As long as you're deadlift.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm a shotgun guy. I'm not a can straight from the can drinker. I'm a shotgunner.
Yeah.
For sure.
No. I don't know. That was really fucking pathetic. We'll have to work on that next week.
Hey, we got plenty of time to just keep on pounding them.
We can pound. No.
What?
We can podcast.
We can podcast
every day this week.
We could. Absolutely.
Get some practice in. So.
We're going to need some solo practice here pretty soon, Alan.
Yeah. I don't know.
Solo practice pounding it out. Anyway.
Well, you two are on it today, huh?
Good stuff. Finger gun city, baby. So I don't know where we wanted to go from.
Just
intros.
a good morning.
Good morning. How about, hey, happy belated birthday,
Much appreciated, brother. Thank you.
Of course, you are the ripe young age of 65.
65 years old. In my kneecaps. No.
That age is just radiating out from.
Yeah, only to my kneecaps. No, 39 years, dude.
Dude, and you look good for 39.
I appreciate that.
Like legitimately, like there are some people that walk around at 39 and are like
war torn.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, what have you been doing with your life?
Right. They lived a hard life. You somehow lived a hard life and ended up with a soft landing.
I appreciate that. No, like honestly though, I feel good.
Yeah.
Other than like 2 70-year-old kneecaps.
Nah.
But everything's good, man.
Yeah.
You
know what probably did it? It was probably Lady Juice beard bombs and beard oils. If you go to ladyjuicebeardoil.com right now, at the age of 39, your face can be just as pretty as that.
I thought we were going with rubbing balm on knees. I was like, where the is this going? Where the like I don't have body balm yet.
Not yet. Just gotta get that CBD balm going, brother.
We've been working on it.
Getting the joints all lubed up, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Speaking of we talked CBD last week or 2 weeks, whatever it was.
It was 420 Blaze It.
That's right. So, what was it? The new Sleep Well came in.
Yeah.
Oh, that mother! It's brand new bottle.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm talking about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Out. Hell yeah.
So I don't know how y'all are. I have to sleep with not a nightlight, but a fucking TV on. I go to sleep with the TV.
Absolutely.
I can wake up, turn it off, or if it blacks out, whatever it does its thing, I can still go to sleep. But I have to have a TV on.
Yeah.
This is like one of those, I'll take the CBD to sleep, I fucking watch TV, and I'm like, it's hitting.
Yeah.
So I immediately put on Sports Center, roll over, I'm out. Dude, 15 minutes, last couple nights.
Really?
Like,
good stuff.
Yeah, no, so it's working.
Good.
So we'll see, how big I am telling people the importance of sleep and recovery.
Absolutely.
We'll see what this does, in my own my own training.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So
this is gonna be a weird question, but you haven't had like weird dreams or anything, like because a lot of people when they have like they take something for sleep, there's always something on the other end, or like you wake up super drowsy or anything. Nothing like that.
I don't wake up like, oh fuck man, I wish I was still asleep. I don't go through that. And as far as like weird dreams, like it's always, this is gonna sound weird, sharks and gators. Like I'm always dreaming about sharks and gators.
Really?
Huge fear of the water.
Yeah.
And what's in it. I'm fine with pools. You know what I'm saying? So we can go to pools.
Gotcha.
You put me in a lake, a river, a creek, the sea. And I'm just like, fuck, man, like.
You're anti-Aquaman.
Oh my god. So it's funny. So those are my dreams. The struggles of like the fact that I'd be in the water, and I'm fighting an alligator. Like that would never happen in my life.
No.
Type of shit. But in my dreams, I'm over here at goddamn Crocodile Dundee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm fucking, swinging this motherfucker around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is my dream. It couldn't be about fucking squatting. It couldn't be about, fucking dominoes, eating some shit. It's like I'm in the, about to get fucking attacked, and here I am saving the day. So those are my dreams. They're very rare, but I will remember them. They're fucking vivid. It's like,
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's no water in Nebraska. There are like 2 lakes.
I think I passed one of them trying to get through Kansas to Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah, driving 100 miles an hour.
Nothing.
Nothing, man.
It's trees and flat land, corn.
Yep. Trees, I don't know if I've told you this fun fact about Nebraska.
Yes.
Trees are not native to Nebraska.
You told me that.
Every tree has been planted by somebody.
Okay.
So when you drive down the interstate and you look out and you're like, oh, to my right, corn. And to my left, more corn. Nothing.
Kansas, I didn't think, driving through Kansas on a move one time for a customer, fucking nothing, man. And then, like this time driving through Nebraska, this last round, I was like, holy fuck.
But on the bright side, in Nebraska, you can drive like 15 miles an hour faster. Because like in Kansas, like the speed limit on the interstate is like 65. It's atrocious. Because they want you to stick around in Kansas. Kansas sucks. Whereas Nebraska, they're like, listen, we know you want to get out of our state. It's not for... Our literal motto is Nebraska. It's not for everybody.
Is that really the motto?
100%. They changed the state motto from Nebraska, the good life, to Nebraska. It's not for everybody. Like, it was supposed to be like the people here choose to be here, and we love it here. It's the life for me. When in reality, it really sounds like it's not for everybody because, like, it kind of sucks sometimes.
Did we talk last week, or was it, like, currently where, like, Nebraska is, like, where, like, the mafia goes?
Right.
We didn't
talk about it on the air.
Okay, yeah. But like, Kansas and Nebraska is, like, where the mob goes, because it's like, oh, nobody's going to fucking know us here type of shit.
Absolutely.
Everyone's going to keep to themselves. I'm just like...
There are highways connecting everywhere, interstates connecting to everything. So, like, absolutely, it is very much like as long as you stay quiet, like, no one's going to come knocking on your door. So, yeah.
Really weird fact there. So, but no, dude, when I drove through that and I was just like, you said trees. There were barely any trees either. It's really, I don't even know how to say what type of state. Really weird.
Plains. It's the Great Plains.
Yeah.
And it's that for a reason.
And boring.
It is boring.
Yeah.
You got to turn on a good podcast, drive 85 down the interstate, call it a day.
And you're going back to that.
I am going back to that. Yeah, I'm going back to it. And apparently I'm going to be driving a whole bunch 2 days a week.
so between the 2 points, you said, what, 2.5 hours?
About 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, depending on Lincoln or Omaha.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. It's funny because Liz and I have kind of talked like, Liz, what are you going to do on those days? She's like,
no, she's going back to teach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she's excited for that. She's excited to be out of the Orlando public schools and Orange County public schools and all that sort of stuff. The students she loves the students. It's the administration, it's the higher ups, all that sort of stuff. And she's worked with some really great people. It's absolutely not everybody.
Yeah.
But they're the ones who make the biggest decisions are the ones that kind of fail the teachers.
Yeah. No, and that sucks in a profession like this, man, because, I think anybody knows you don't, unless it's being a professor or higher up at a school, like a college.
Yeah.
You don't get into teaching for the money.
Raking in that big cash, baby. That
it's a
lottery
job
money.
that you
Oh,
literally
wait.
get into like for the love of the children type
Yeah.
thing. So when you have the higher ups it up for you, you know, and you end up hating that. You know? So
Yeah.
I'm glad she's sticking it out, and that this didn't deter her from her love.
Absolutely, and she's actually working to become a professor. So
Oh, okay.
when we go back, she's going to get her master's, and then she's I hope almost immediately turning around to get her doctorate.
Yeah.
That way there can be a Dr. Pistulka. I can be like, yes, hi, I am Mr. and Dr. Pistulka.
That's fucking awesome. Is there a doctorate in journalism?
You can get a doctorate of journalism.
But is there a point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a point in getting a doctorate in certain things.
Right.
Like, what would be the point in becoming a doctor of journalism?
I don't...
To teach it?
I guess, but even most of my professors in college didn't have a doctorate. They were people who went out and were award-winning journalists. You know, they wrote stories, they created documentaries.
And they weren't doctors?
They weren't doctors. A lot of them maybe ended up getting their doctorate just because they were at the university anyway.
Yeah.
So like I think it just took out some of their pay, and so they ended up becoming doctors anyway. But most of them didn't set out to be like, oh, I'm going to get my bachelor's in journalism, then I'm going to get my master's in journalism, and then I'm going to get my doctorate. Cause
Yeah, it's just one of those professions that I don't see.
the journalism college
Doctors.
is very much... the journalism college was effectively a trade school, like, because you learned your craft of journalism, and even the classes that... to make it a 4-year degree where you have to go and you have to get your math and you have to get a science and all that, what was really great is that being forced to take the Englishes and the sciences and all these other things really trains you to learn about anything. Because when you go out into the field as a journalist, you don't know what you're going to write about. But you also can't be an idiot about anything. You have to be able to take in from the experts to write a story that the average person can understand. And so while there were very technical classes where I learned how to shoot with a camera, I learned how to edit, I learned this, I learned that, there was also the aspect of, hey, you have to learn how to learn, which was really, really cool. And so that's why I always say the journalism school, at least at Nebraska, is very much a trade school, a 4-year trade school, instead of the, whatever trade school you go for welding or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I was just making fun of that too. Like, you don't ever hear like, oh, I'm a doctor in mechanics, or some shit like that. A doctorate in barbering or hair salon, shit like that. Yeah. So it's just weird.
You become a master of your trade, but you don't need the title.
Yeah.
There are other
sometimes
titles.
like you just wasted your time and money for that degree to not make any more money. You literally went. It's even like dentists. Doctors make fun of dentists because they're like, I'm a doctor. I'm like, no, you're not. You're a dentist.
You're a dentist.
But I mean, you went to school just as long.
Absolutely.
And so I don't know. It was just weird hearing you say, doctorate and journalism and stuff like that. So
yeah. So
anyway,
Better apologize to Joe.
Joe.
He's married to a doctor.
Yeah, but she's a vet.
That's a real doctor.
That's a real doctor.
That's a real doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying the vets aren't real doctors?
No, you're saying dentists aren't.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying like that's the typical joke like in the medical field, like when dentists are like, I can read that, I'm a doctor, and doctors are like, no, you're not. But that's amongst dentists and doctors. Like vets are fucking doctors. You got to be a doctor. So funny enough, he was just on Stay Hated podcast, and I think he made the comment about being the doctorate program. He's like, but you're not a doctor, and like even he was joking around about the title, type of thing.
Yeah.
So even in doctor of chiropractic care and stuff like that. Excuse me, he was talking about that. I can't remember exactly what he said.
Yeah.
But even he was
making the joke
about being a doctor type of thing, So it's just in your program.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there are so many different things. Like my brother, who's in the National Guard was in the Army National Guard. He makes so many jokes about the Air Force, and so everyone has their jokes on people within their group. I mean, even in the the fitness community, our community. I mean, you know how many fucking jokes there are about raw guys versus geared guys.
I was just gonna say that happens all the time. Mm-hmm. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of the raw community, what's this comment?
Oh,
so we got our first legit comment, not from Barbara Jimenez.
Get fucked, Babs. We got a real comment.
This is actually from a good friend of mine, Vicky.
Yeah, Vicky Good.
So she writes what?
This is from our video about gym etiquette. And she says, you guys hit a lot of good points. Here's some unsolicited advice on a good point to hit next time. How about when you're in a gym where equipment is limited and men, in all caps, refuse to share because I am a small female? They are assuming I can't lift heavy and therefore it will be hard to switch out the weights, even though I say I'll switch it myself if it's a problem. They feel like their 3+ minute rest period is not enough time to switch the weights, or that setting the bar for the shortest person is a problem for squatting. I've run into this problem way too many times. So being courteous to the people around you, especially in a limited capacity.
Yeah. So, I read a couple points on that. Like, she makes the joke about, your 3+ minute wait, because you feel like you need to rest, type of thing, which I know her personally, so she can switch the weights, she can do her set, drop the weights back up for whoever, and then that man is still probably 30, 40 seconds left to rest. Yeah. What I also hear there is, like what I've joked around about this place, you get people that come into us on, I'm not strong enough to work with you guys, and let's use her as an example, right? Sure. She's like, and I know her. She's like fucking 5 foot on a good day. Yeah. And that depends on which flip flop she wants to wear. But she knows us. Okay. So, but say she didn't, and we don't know her from a hole in the wall. Right. What I've mentioned to people. All right. Small female, 5 foot, strong as fuck. But the monolift goes up, the monolift goes down. Absolutely. We can accommodate everybody. Now, you don't have this in the bigger gyms like where she goes. Sure. So, how do you counter that? Like what you just said there, getting over that stigma that, this little female, like, she might actually be lifting what you lift. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And because and I'm saying that because I personally know her, so she's strong as fuck. So, just like, leave your ego at the door.
And having the courtesi of if someone is coming up to you and saying, hey, there's not a lot going on, can I work in? Yeah. And she was very clearly like, if you need time to rest, I'll switch out the weights and then we'll switch it back.
That's why I said this one's a little tougher for me because I know her personally. Yeah. Here's where, I like to say a fence straddle on the show. What am I doing and you want to come up and work with me and I got fucking 7 plates on the bar. And now you want to come in like, hey brother, can I work in with you? Like, yeah, dude, what are you doing? Oh, I need the bar. You know what I'm saying? So the etiquette works on both ways here, in my opinion. Hey, Alan, how many more sets do you have? Hey, dude, I got to take this. I got one more afterwards. I'll be done. I'll be out of here in 10 minutes. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah. Versus stripping my bar all the way down. Because here's the thing, like, you do get used to a certain time of rest, and even us when we're, we run through the chopping block, top to bottom. I know when I need to step out from spotting or loading to go rest myself, to take care of my knees and things like that. So I got to take off fucking 7 plates to get you the bar, to go rest, to load up my 7 plates to go wrap, so that can take into my rest and my things. Yeah. But as long as I'm not sitting there being a fucking, squat bar whore type of thing, this is where I, differ. But on some of those, I might be like, hey, dude, I got 2 more sets, bar's yours, give me 10 minutes. Right. So etiquette on your end to allow me to finish, etiquette on my end to hurry the fuck up and let you do your thing.
All communication.
100%.
That's absolutely it. It is just communicate.
And coming back to her, because that might be a little different, like, hey, not judging her right off rip, like, oh, who the fuck is this little midget? Right. Can we say that? Can we do it? Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, maybe like, okay, this chick obviously always squat bars, she can up. Must be a reason. Like, don't just judge her off being 5 foot. She can't do it. Right. So, if that's what happened, up on his part, if it's not what happened, I can kind of see, hey, I don't want my bars to go, my weights to go up and down. Just give me 10 minutes and I'll be there. Right. So, little things like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Well, we had some more comments. This time coming from
a special guest.
Coming from TikTok. We got guests. We got comments.
Don't look around.
It's you.
You're coming on, motherfucker. You're going on air.
That's right. It's happening. Yeah. That's next on the Stache and Beard Show.
Later, motherfuckers.